You're probably wondering why in the world are you at Lowe's? Well, let me show you. We got what we're looking for. We got 2 metal fence posts. We're gonna put these bad boys in the ground, and these are gonna help us hit our lines in seconds. For $17, you too can hit your lines in disc golf. On a stormy night, it'll be a sunny day. Okay, you might have seen this drill done with cones before, but there's a small little problem with cones. The issue, the issue is if there is a disc that goes over the cone, you are just gonna pretend and act like you actually hit your line. When in actuality, you didn't in the first place. You were gonna smack the crap out of a tree. And then two, the further down the fairway you go, say I put this cone, 50 feet, 100 feet down this field, it is gonna be that much harder to tell if you actually hit your line or not. So, I got metal stakes. There's a park ranger right there. That's awkward. Oh boy. Here comes the park ranger. There is not metal stakes set up in your field at all, sir. So we have our tee pad, we have our stakes that are our trees, right? But before we get into this, let me just reinforce something before I get tons of comments. I am not a coach, I am not a teacher, I am not a pro. I am just somebody that posts YouTube videos of my disc golf career, my disc golf journey, if you will. And if it helps me, I want it to help you as well. So this is a drill that is going to help me try and hit my line. I emphasize try because I'm an MA2 player and we're just not all that consistent, but this is gonna be a great drill to really narrow down both my form and then also not letting these gaps get in your head whenever you're out onto a course or so forth and so on, or so on and so forth. Anyways, here we go. This is the drill, very straightforward. You got a gap, you got your tee pad, and all you gotta do is hit the gap. That was a good throw. So I threw all my putting putters, but now I just got a whole plethora of different putters. I got a Zone, I got a PA5, I got a Berg, I got a Proxy, and I got a Roach. But the point is, no matter what disc you're throwing, you still have a gap to hit. It's just a matter of hitting that line. Now, I'm gonna make it a little bit harder here in a second, but let me throw these. Ooh. I'm gonna go and do round 2 now, and I'm not gonna make this harder, but I wanna talk about something while I throw round number 2, is how to make this drill harder. And we're gonna get into that here in a second, but you can really make this drill as tight, as hard, as easy as you want to make this drill. If you're feeling really, really uncomfortable with your forehand, go ahead. You have your garden stakes, you have your whatever, flick a forehand through the gap, make sure you're hitting the line. If you're not feeling too confident with your backhands, then this is also a great drill to test out those backhand throws. And these garden stakes, as you guys saw in the intro, these are not inexpensive. These are inexpensive. I mean, 2 of these were $8, $9, and these were 5-foot ones, and I think the 6-foot ones ran up another $3 or $4. So you can get 10-foot ones for all that matters. But really the point is you can go to Lowe's, you can get 2 garden stakes, and you can really just learn to hit your line and feel confident about hitting your line. But now let's talk about how to make it harder. The great thing about these stakes is they pop right up. The first thing you can do to make this drill harder is, number 1, you can move the tee pad back. Obviously, if you're in a field and you have cones or discs, whatever, you can make your own tee pad, which is nice. But the other thing you can do is you have portable garden stakes, and you can make the gap a lot smaller. Or what you can do is you can make a gap on the right side and you can make a gap on the left side just a little bit further. You can make the gap any way that you want it, as long as you hit the gap, get through it, backhand, forehand, whatever you need to be more confident in, you can do it. Like I said, these are only $6, $7, $8 at Lowe's, so you can easily grab 4, 5, 6 of these and really just make your own little course that you have to go around. If you have a practice basket, you just put it out into the distance like 200, 250 away and treat it like an actual hole. Like, there are ways to make this drill endlessly challenging and just make you a better disc golfer in general. So, holy small. I don't know what I just did. Okay, so, whoops. Okay, so here we are. I made the tee pad a little bit further back and I made the gap a lot smaller. Don't know how this is gonna go, but we're not on a course and we're not holding up play. We are out in a field and we can correct our backhand form or our forehand form really at any pace that we want to do this. We can fix it. Heck yeah. I mean, that's super low, but I hit the gap. So now I know I'm hitting the gap, my timing's good, my nose is just down, or I'm just throwing it low in general. and that would have smacked the crap out of a 6-foot stake. But to be fair, this is a small gap. Oh my. So what I'm learning from the last 2 throws is I am releasing late. Now throwing it flat through this gap is a whole nother challenge, and that is why this drill is so good. There's just endless ways to improve your disc golf game. I'm hitting the gap, it's just low on hyzer. And like I said, this is a good drill for anything that you need help with, whether it be your forehand or your backhand. So there you guys have it. That is the video. You can hit your lines and improve at disc golf in literally seconds. You can make this drill harder and as easy as you want it to. You can practice your form. You can practice hitting your lines. Like, this is the ultimate throwing disc golf drill. Putting wise, I'm still trying to figure that out, and I'll let you know if I figure that out. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments section if you are going to try this drill. Like I said, garden stakes are only like $6, $7 at Lowe's. Go ahead and pick yourself some up. If not, use some cones and get better today.